two things. Today we're going to let go and pick ourselves up, whether that is forgetting and forgiving ourselves for failures or unmet goals, or just moving forward as best as possible without pressure and towards clarity, contentment, and pleasure. And then second, do you know how to breathe? Really? Those two topics are what get us to this episode of Breathe, Release, and Rise. Let's go. Hey there, my sister, my friend. Welcome to the Dr. Tanya B podcast with me, Dr. Tanya B. I am here to help you be your best, most authentic self, your life, your way. We're going to talk everything self-care, self-love, mindset, and personal growth with a splash of hippie woo. I am proud of you for giving yourself this time today, so let's not waste time and let's dig in. Hey, friends. As we wrap up 2024, I cannot believe I'm saying we are wrapping up 2024, but here we are. And then we start looking forward to 2025. There are two things that I want to talk to you about. The first one is just holding space for yourself. So giving yourself time to reflect, release, reset. If you are thinking about what you didn't accomplish this past year, maybe you had a specific failure or just goals that you didn't quite achieve. If you are feeling unseen, unheard, undervalued, unhappy, maybe even just indifferent with life in general right now, I am here to remind you that it is time to let that shit go. We are going to work together to release and rise up. You, my friend, have the power to move into 2025 with clarity, contentment, and pleasure. And then second, I want to talk to you about breathing. The power of proper breathing. Because yes, believe it or not, you might be doing it wrong. I found myself this month on several different occasions, believe it or not, working with someone that just didn't understand how to breathe properly. And so just when we were digging in, getting to the good stuff in the work that we were doing, I realized that they had no idea how to breathe. And so my constant barking at them to breathe was probably less than helpful. And so we kind of had to stop in our tracks each time and just cover the basics so that we just know how to do this and we can use it moving forward. This is really one of the most powerful tools for you to keep in your toolbox. So we're going to talk about the why and the how, and then I'm going to guide you through a really simple but transformative exercise called 2-to-1 breathing that will always help you find your center and stay grounded. It's super easy. You can pull it out anytime, anywhere, so that, again, you can be centered and you can be grounded. Okay, so let's go back to the first one. It's really easy for you to focus on what you didn't accomplish in this past year. Maybe you had some goals that you were trying to hit, maybe a milestone at work, we wanted to stick to a new habit, or you wanted to create more balance in your life, but then life had other plans. I get it, because this year I got knocked off my rocker more than once in the past year, probably more times than I can count at this point. That's okay. We've all had these moments where the pressure to be everything for everyone just left us feeling empty, or just like we are not capable of doing what we thought that we could. But here's the truth. This year was not a failure. Every challenge, every stumble, every roadblock, every disappointment holds a lesson. The way that you grow is not always in leaps and bounds. It is not always about shining your light, showing your jazz hands and yelling, "I'm here." It's about the small, quiet moments where you just choose to keep going. It's about creating consistency through those stumbles. So as you reflect on 2024, I want to invite you to release the weight of any of those unmet expectations and just take a breath and honor where you are right now. And speaking of breath, let's talk about something we all do but rarely think about, and that is breathing. I shared a little bit ago that it really took me by surprise over the last couple of weeks to come across a number of people that didn't have the foundations of breathing down. Here's the thing. I often start with breath work. It's free. You can do it anywhere at any time, and it can help with just about anything. It has the power to calm your nervous system, to change your whole outlook, and to give you positive momentum. Most people breathe just way too shallowly, so they're stuck in this sort of survival mode where your chest rises and falls quickly. You never really fully fill your lungs or your diaphragm, and so shallow breathing keeps you in this cycle of stress. It sort of signals to your nervous system that you're in this fight or flight mode, even when you're not. And so you really need to be intentional. You need to take deep breaths. This intentional deep breathing can be your greatest tool. This is for your release and your renewal. It activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which tells your body that you're safe and you can relax. There are a gazillion different breathing techniques. There's not one that I don't love. There are some that I tend to gravitate towards, and then there are some that are easier to teach for people to start with. And so you can find them for any sorts of purposes. You can work with me, you can Google it, you can look on YouTube. They're out there. I even have a couple on my YouTube channel that are along with my meditations. There are some breathing exercises. But today I'm going to walk you through one, and it's called 2-to-1 breathing. And this is a technique that helps you calm your mind, it regulates your emotions, and then it creates some space for clarity. So we're going to take a couple of minutes and do this together. You're going to find a comfortable position. You can be sitting, you can be standing, you can be lying down. If you're driving, maybe even multitasking, it might be a good idea to come back to this part when you feel like you can be fully present. And so we're just going to go ahead and get started. So find your space, close your eyes. If you're comfortable, close your eyes, get comfortable, soften your gaze. And then when you're ready, I want you to inhale deeply through your nose for a count of 4. And then not only will you feel your belly expand, you'll move it up into your chest. So you'll start with your belly and then into your chest. And then when you exhale, you're going to slowly let that out through your mouth for a count of 8. You're just going to let the air flow out gently and fully. Are you ready? Here we go. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Very good. Keep going. With each exhale, imagine releasing the weight of stress, self-doubt, and unmet goals. Visualize those things leaving your body like smoke dissolving in the air. Excellent. Okay, take one more nice big breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And then I want you to take a moment to notice, how do you feel? Maybe a little bit lighter, a little bit calmer, more grounded, more centered. That is the power of your breath. So now that we've created that space, let's talk about moving into 2025. This year, I want you to focus less on resolution. That feels like punishment. Lose this, fix that, be more of this. How about this? How about instead of all of that, we just focus on intention? Ask yourself 2 questions. The first one is, what do I want to feel in 2025? What do I want to feel in 2025? And two, what kind of energy do I want to bring into this year? What kind of energy do I want to bring into this year? Maybe it's joy, peace, confidence, whatever it is. Let that feeling guide your choices. Start small. Maybe it's scheduling a weekly time for just you, some sort of ritual. Maybe it's self-care. Maybe it's journaling about your wins or continuing this breathing practice. Find another one of my meditations. Whenever life feels overwhelming, go back to any one of those things. You're focusing on the positives. You do not need a perfect plan to have a great year. You just need to keep showing up for yourself one intentional step at a time. And then you need to create some consistency behind that. Be persistent. I want you to remember that you are more than your achievements. Your worth is not tied to how much you've done. You've made it through another year of life, learning and growing, and that alone is something to celebrate. So take your breath, this breath with you into 2025. Let it ground you, let it guide you, and let it remind you of your strength. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If this episode spoke to you, share it with someone else that you think could use a moment to pause and breathe. And if you are ready to start the new year with clarity and empowerment, check out my Breathe and Break Free sessions. You can find them on my website, www.drtanyab.com. The link is in the notes. And this Breathe and Break Free session is a quick and powerful reset designed for women just like you. So here is to a year of possibility and purpose. Until next time, my friend, breathe deeply and rise boldly. I love you.